This is the M1 MacBook Air that I've been using for the last couple of months. I got it since January, I want to say, and I have some thoughts about it. This is the base model, 256 gigabytes of storage, 8 gigs of RAM. Very, very good package running the M1 chip. Very fast. So, in summary, a very, very good machine. This year's MacBook Air lineup was drastically improved. With the new M1 chips, it all of a sudden made the laptop compete with some of the best Intel processors out there. A couple of key notes here. So you'll notice that there's one headphone jack and 2 USB-C ports on this side, and that's really about it. It's super light, this piece of metal. Very, very nice. All aluminum build. The trackpad is amazing. The keyboard got upgraded. It really is everything in one package. The battery life on these M1 MacBooks are amazing. Easily 1, 2, and 3 days worth of light usage. And then when you combine that speed with the amazing screen that you're getting with true tone color. And by the way, Apple did all of this without raising the price. Now, the price for $999 USD is a little bit steeper than what I'm used to paying for, especially Windows laptops. But you know what? It's worth putting down the $1,000 for this laptop because you're also future-proofing yourself. Apple's going to continuously improve their M1 SoC computers. So you know you're now part of that ecosystem moving forward. You don't really have to worry about being left behind. For those of you that don't know, my background is in finance. My day-to-day job is finance, so a lot of working with spreadsheets, email, PowerPoint, and that sort of thing. Now, what I can say is that although this is a great machine and it works very well, very fast based on what it can do, oftentimes I still have to resort back to my work laptop, which is a Windows laptop, which runs Microsoft Office much, much better because a lot of things like shortcuts and Excel just works better on Windows laptops. Whereas on the M1, it's super fast, it runs a lot, it multitasks amazingly, whether you're in Chrome or just shuffling through different apps. It's amazing. But from a finance standpoint, it's still a little bit behind just because I don't think Microsoft Office is as optimized for the M1 machines. I did notice a couple of quirks with the machine though, coming from Windows to Mac. The keyboard is a little bit different, especially with the control, the function, the option keys, which are kind of new and they serve different purposes, as well as the trackpad. It takes a little bit of a while to get used to because on Windows you have right click, left click. Here it's gesture based, so hold 2 fingers and then tap like that. So it's a little bit of a getting used to. To answer the question, can this laptop be your day-to-day driver? Yes, it can be. You might just be a little bit less efficient when you're working on spreadsheets where you don't get the Alt key, right? In Windows, you have the Alt shortcuts. You can do like Alt H, whatever, and follow the on-screen. Whereas on the Macs, you just don't have that ability. For most people, this M1 MacBook is powerful enough to be the daily driver. It's definitely powerful enough to run things like Outlook, Chrome, and any Chrome-based apps and things like that. Should you make the switch too? I think if you have $1,000 to put towards an upgrade of a laptop, absolutely. This is a really, really good package for what it is. This is probably the best price to performance ratio you can find. So good on that. Wow, that's what I want to say about this. Hey, if you like more content like this, remember to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and catch you next time.